Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting iteration of DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. Tonight it is our coverage of the UPSL here at Annandale High School Stadium in Annandale, Virginia. Virginia Dream and Alexandria United, two sides very much hopeful and hungry for playoff contention. Alexandria United, they got off to one of their best starts of the UPSL campaign ever. They were top of the table up until a hard defeat last week at the hands of VA Revolution. Virginia Dream, they are a perennial powerhouse, but it's been exactly the opposite for them. One of their worst seasons ever since the inception a few years ago, but they have found success. A big win against Alexandria Reds over at Limerick Field and a big Super League win in the midweek against Dorados have certainly helped this side pick up some momentum, and it will be, dare I say, a must-win for early parts of the season. Two sides very much in contention for potentially the same playoff positioning. This will be a certain match to watch out for. I'm Noah Walker on the call with DMV Sports Media. We have a few matches on the DMV Sports Media channel today. Berryville and Arlington entering the second half. As of last check, it was 3-0 in favor of Arlington, a big improvement for Berryville. They put on a good first half, two late half goals, seeing them down to 3-0. And, of course, Bowleys taking the 3 points against Hybrid over in the other contest has just wrapped up. This will be the final match on the day, but we do have a couple of UPSL contests on tomorrow night in the beginning of the U.S. Open Cup qualifiers. We'll have Yins United MSI Pro live at 8 p.m. on the channel. And, of course, Super Soccer League Maryland Conference action all day long, Division 1 and 2. Plenty to tune in on. And we'll have Los Toros hosting Golden Ball at 2 p.m. at South Lakes High School live on the channel. Looking forward to all of those contests. But right now it's all about Alexandria United, Virginia Dream here at Annandale in a crucial early season matchup, walkout, and then the anthem. We'll get into player personnel, starting lineups, and predictions. Get your support in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from, and, of course, any thoughts, players to watch out for, friendly banter, all of it's welcome. Looking forward to a great chat today. We'll have the walkout and anthem. We'll be right back with you. We'll now rise in honor of the flag with the playing of our nation's national anthem. And without further ado, ready to get into this contest here at UPSL Virginia North Conference premiere at Annandale High School Stadium. This is an early season matchup, but it is a crucial one. Virginia Dream and Alexandria United both, in all likelihood, could be competing for the same spot. Virginia Dream on the 5th spot in the table. Alexandria United in the mix. They fell from first to, I believe, 4th on the table, and certainly there will be lots to speak on before the end of the season. So wherever these teams sit right now on the table is not where they'll end up. There's a lot of points left to be earned. Alexandria United will play left to right wearing their blue kits. And, of course, Virginia Dream will play right to left wearing their pink tops, white bottoms. For Alexandria United, looks like Daniel Bukhari will get the start in goal alongside a familiar back line. Philip Brown will take the leadership role in the center back, along with Tasha Nkui, Max Medrano, and, of course, they'll have their number 4, Andy Medrano, back in the side. A huge addition. Watch out for Mike Manco to make things happen. Quick legs and an engine that doesn't cease. Will apply some pressure and try to get Alexandria United upfield. For Virginia Dream, it is Elijah Amo up top, Diarra Zumana, Cedric Tacho, and others to help spur this engine along. This is sent down the line for Brooks Allen. Brooks Allen, certainly the player to watch out for on the offensive side for Alexandria United. Scored a fantastic late goal in the Super Soccer League contest against Blazers. We'll see if Alexandria United and Brooks Allen can do it again. Here's Virginia Dream through the middle. Return pass to Ryan O'Neill, sent outside for Tacho. Cedric Tacho with the ball in, and it's an errant pass, but a good sign of things to come for Virginia Dream. Cedric Tacho working his way around the corner on the far side. Again, I'm Noah Walker, excited to bring this match with you on DMV Sports Media. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts and predictions. Here's United looking to get out. Won't get any further than Filerman. Jimmy Filerman quickly sending it back out. And it will be a throw for Virginia Dream and Filerman. This is back to Akinkoye. Mike Akinkoye back with the side. An important veteran player. There's Mohammed. Back over to Tacho. Prefers that left foot, and Tacho will send it across. Maybe not the best ball we've seen from Tacho. Filerman did well to keep possession for the Dream. Here's Akinkoye back inside. Now Zumana, his ball will travel all the way to the far side. Well saved by Tacho. It is a slightly smaller field in terms of width. Virginia Dream love to exploit the wide field they have at Meridian, and will have slightly tighter constraints, but they don't mind. Early on, it's Tacho back across the 18. Well sent forward by Dream. Manco goes down, and that will be a set piece for Alexandria United. A chance to catch their breath in early stages in a match that has been difficult for United to find their way into. Welcome, Mr. Taylor, into the chat. Welcome, Esther Awalt. The usual suspects here early on. I know we got more. Let us know where you're tuned in from and thoughts on the match. This is a ball sent forward by Medrano. Doesn't find any colleagues immediately. Brooks Allen contests. Diarra Zumana's challenge will take its final touch off the Alexandria United man. Here's Akinkoye back to Filerman. And over to Mohammed. Dream has been all the way in control of possession in the early stages. Have found a few half chances, but have not put anything to test Daniel Bukhari. It's only been 2 minutes and change, but it would be a foretest of things to come. There's Mohammed sending it up. Diarra Zumana cuts back inside. And that's an errant clearance. Filerman looking around a corner. Max Medrano puts a challenge in and will get the challenge, but at the expense of a corner kick. And Diarra Zumana and company ready to cook here from this near side. Watch out for this delivery. It's an in-swinger. Diarra Zumana certainly knows how to whip these in. Here it is, sent low. Not the best delivery we've seen. Max Medrano, again, forced to put it out over the end line for another corner kick. Dream will have a second bite at the apple. Here's Diarra Zumana lining it up. This one gets a little bit more height. Back post, no one there. And wasteful from a Dream perspective. Dream will drop back. Alexandria United on the goal kick for Daniel Bukhari. Big addition of Mahmoud Kalfala back into this midfield for Alexandria United. Kalfala saw the transfer over to Los Toros for the last season and a half, but he's back here with Alexandria United here in UPSL action and hasn't seen much of the ball of yet, but he could be a player. There he is, getting forward, looking for the streaking run of Brooks Allen. He's a player who certainly can help put the glue together for United. Here comes Manco off the flick on from Mahmoud Kalfala, well challenged by the Virginia Dream back line. Rashawn Panton trying to spring forward and attack. It's a beautiful ball from Panton. Cedric Tacho, great save from Daniel Bukhari off his line quickly to deal with Tacho's threat. And Alexandria United will clear their lines under somewhat duress. Here's Nkoye over to Voxman. Now O'Neal. Looking to orchestrate another attack. Panton sends it back in. It's good ball movement from the Dream. They've certainly adapted well, adapted quickly to the tight spaces here at Annandale. This is an errant touch from Panton. Manco gets the better of it. Well flicked on by Adam Nabet. No final takers there. And Soriano will make the clearance. It's going to be a throw over on that far touchline for United. Welcome Madeline into the chat. Another regular here on DMV Sports Media, at least in the last couple months. This one sent forward by Dream. That's an errant clearance from the back line. It's a good ball for Elijah Amo. But Tosh did well enough, sent it forward. And just as quickly won as it is lost. Filerman will send one down into the corner. Well saved by Cedric Tacho. Tacho onto that left foot. Can he beat this back line? No. Andy Medrano stands tall. Now back to Ryan O'Neal. Now Diarra Zumana with the service. Well dealt with by Max Medrano. Brooks Allen unable to maintain possession, has won it back really well. Nalik Brooks Allen fouled there by Amo. And it will be an Alexandria United set piece deep inside their own area. Eight minutes gone. Already we've seen a flurry of activity from the Dream. Alexandria United have yet to create any substantial chances. We'll pluck this one forward. Adam Nabet for Brooks Allen. Lovely turn from Brooks Allen. He took the shot on. Well blocked. Love that confidence. Just as we were talking about the lack of chances from Alexandria United, and Brooks Allen went for an audacious left-footed strike out of the air. Certainly a difficult ball to hit. Not one with a high chance of success, but when you aren't really creating a whole lot, sometimes you do need to just put your name in the hat. Certainly Nalik Brooks-Allen is the player that United will prefer to take those chances. This one falls into the waiting arms of Lorenzo Herrera. Quick distribution out. Diarra Zumana will streak forward. Rounds Medrano. Can he get this one off? Yes, he does. Roshan Panton now into the 18, sends the strike in. Great save from Daniel Bukhari. Fingertips to keep this one out. And again, Alexandria United will be subjected to another corner kick from the near side. Take a look back at this replay. As quick as you like from defense to attack. Great ball in from Diarra Zumana. Roshan Panton weighed his options. Didn't really think he had a window to get this one over to Elijah Amo and went himself. I think that was the right option, but well saved from Daniel Bukhari. Now Tacho into the box. Well punched by Bukhari. Second bite at the apple for Tacho. And Cedric Tacho will round the corner. Now sent across. Well taken down from Muhammad all the way up from his defensive responsibilities. And this one will fall innocuously for an Alexandria United goal kick here in the 10th minute. Bukhari will thump this one into the midfield. Not the most convincing kick. We'll get some help, though. Menko goes down, and it's another set piece going against the Dream. And tough break. Menko clutching that left foot. Looks like he may not be able to continue. Came down hard on the left foot. And will certainly require some attention. We hope the best for Mike Menko and his ability to continue, or at the very least walk off under his own power. Welcome, Freddie. Nasty Blitz. Welcome, Will Sokas. Certainly a great addition for the Dream. Elijah Amo, former Maryland Bobcat, Louisville Cardinal. Will be a great player to pull into this side here in the DMV. Elijah Amo, Diarra Zumana, and Roshan Panton. No front three to scoff at for sure. And Menko will step off. Wish the best to a tremendous player and a great young man. Menko just returning after an injury. It's really hard to see a player who's worked so hard in his rehab to get back on the field and suffering another injury. Wish the best to Mike Menko. Excuse me, that's Williams Yami Nono, not Elijah Amo. Good call. Thanks, Brian Ramirez. I was looking at the UPSL website. I didn't get in a roster today. So forget everything I said. No Elijah Amo. Williams Yami Nono, former Steel Pulse and Bridgeport man, was up top today for Virginia Dream, another great player. Different style and certainly different characteristics and resume. Dream will knock this one around. Back to Saturday. And now sent over the top. Yami Nono gives chase. Puts a foot in, and now it looks like United have found a bit of breathing room. Here's Kelfala. Boxman steps a foot in. Dream will look to get forward. Thanks again, Brian, for the tips. I didn't call Williams Yami Nono Amo for 90 minutes. Ooh, that's a bad pass out. Brooks Allen, not the player you want to give the ball to. Still going, Malik Brooks Allen. Can he sort his feet out? No. Mike Akinkoye did well to show patience and get the ball off of Brooks Allen. Now it's Diarra Zumana streaking down this near side. Will send Filerman. Great ball in behind, and Philip Brown not taking any chances with that one. Will be a throw for the Dream here on the near side. Sent back by Yami Nono. Now Diarra Zumana switching the point of attack all the way over to Ahmed Mohammed. Saravia back. Attacking Koye. Is there a service? Filerman will keep it on the ground. O'Neal, now Cedric Tacho. Looking to get inside. United showed patience. Now Medrano will find Kelfala. Yaminono goes to work. Here's Cedric Tacho. Yaminono dispossessed. Kelfala will get it off. Filerman gets this out of the air. Well won. Now attacking Koye. Looking to thread the needle. Doesn't come off. Well saved by Malik Brooks Allen. United don't have anyone up top. And Medrano's ball won't go any further than Saravia. Here's Akinkoye to the corner. Beautiful ball. Tacho goes down far too easily, and there's nothing to be dealt with. United will just send it out and wide. Virginia Dream pleading their case. I think if there was any attempt by the player to keep his footing, maybe that gets called, but just from the ease with which Cedric Tacho throws himself to ground, tough one to call. Will be a throw over on that far side for Virginia Dream. Ryan O'Neal weighing his options. We'll send it towards the 18. Bumped up. Voxman out of the air. Bukhari will save without too much trouble. And through 17 minutes, Alexandria United able to keep Dream off the board, but not much more. Haven't been able to engineer so many chances, if any at all. That's a high foot. Oh, it's called against the Dream. Now Tosh and Kui will send it forward. Over to the far touchline, outside of the range of Mikias Mikinen. There's Ahmed Mohammed looking to switch the point of attack over to Filerman. Now it's Tacho through the air. Favorite recipient, Diarra Zumana. Now Filerman back in the mix. Can he get it off his feet? Yes, he can. Voxman for Yami Nono. Yami Nono goes down, but the flag had gone up previously. The offside nullifying any would-be chance. Get those score predictions in now. Freddie, who are you choosing 3-1 for? You got to say it. You can't just say 3-1, because if United win 3-1, you're going to say that was your prediction all along. This one's easily won by Saravia. Now Mike Akinkoye. Now Diarra Zumana. And Panton. Dream still feeling out this Alexandria United back line. That's an errant pass, well won by United. Now Diarra Zumana into the feet of Akinkoye. Good skill, and the return pass does go to Cedric Tacho. Tacho into the feet of Panton. It was a really lovely build up from the Dream, but no final product on the end of it. Goal kick to follow. Take a look at this replay. Lovely work between Cedric Tacho and colleagues. No final product on the end of it. Dream first two. This goal kick. Williams Yami no. Through the back of Andy Medrano. Will be a set piece coming out for United. Jose Aguilar says says 1-1. See, I don't need a team prediction for that one because 1-1 speaks for itself, but 3-1, I do need to know who you're choosing as the winner. There's Max Medrano all the way over to Andy Medrano. Now bumped up field. Brooks Allen by himself, able to take this down. This could be the best chance of the day for Alexandria United. They've taken their time, and now we'll send it forward. Adam DeBet in an offside position. Back underway here in the 21st minute. Dream for Herrera. Now Akinkoye. Good turn from Yami Nono. Now Tacho. Akinkoye got a foot to it, and looks like there is a handball. Nullifying any would-be challenge from Akinkoye. We are back underway. Down the line. Not enough direction to get that ball to the foot of Malik Brooks Allen. There's a player down behind the ball. It's Henry Voxman for the Dream. We're back underway. Dream will take their time playing from the back. Good turn up field from Akinkoye. Now Voxman threading the needle. Almost found Williams Yami Nono. And Dream may have a second bite at this apple. Here's Voxman back to Williams Yami Nono. Now Cedric Tacho on the scene. Certainly got bodies forward and committed, Virginia Dream. It's Cedric Tacho sending it across the face, not able to get it in, but it did take a touch off United foot. Corner kick, another set piece for the Dream. About halfway through this first half, Dream have had the lion's share of possession, and certainly the chances have not found a way into goal. It could all change here. It's an in-swinging left-footed ball from Cedric Tacho. Sent to the back post. Saravia takes it down. Can he send it across? Yes, he can. Took a touch off to Diarra Zumana. Now Tacho did so well to engineer some space, but the final ball was very much miscued. There's Ryan O'Neal, now Panton. All the way over into the direction of Cedric Tacho, and United thanking their lucky stars that either of these chances didn't come out to more. We'll just have a goal kick to come. And Malayan Boy says first half Dream win, at least 2 goals will be scored. We'll see. We're into the 24th minute, still no goals. Has been plenty of chances for a goal to be scored. We'll see if Dreams sort that out. For now, it's a goal kick by Daniel Bukhari, sent towards the midfield, well flicked on from Mahmoud Kelfala. Here's Diarra Zumana. Working against Medrano. Well sent into the box. Panton rounds Brown, sends it across. Bukhari gets a hand and unable to fall on the first one, and Bukhari able to make the second save. It looked like Henry Voxman had found his way into goal. Bukhari, quick as you like, onto the second ball, and now United will streak forward. Poor possession, poor decision-making from Alexandria United, and Dream right back on the ball. It's going to be a long half if United can't find their way out of their own area. Here's a shot taken. Bukhari makes the save off Williams Yamanono's bouncing ball. Second ball claimed by Bukhari. Now it's a chance for United to play out. Another poor decision. Kelfala unable to connect on that far side. Saravia sends it back. Now Ahmed Mohammed looking, continuing to keep this on the ground. Good control from Jimmy Filerman. Diarra Zumana hits the turf, but back on his feet. Booming ball across field from Mike Akinkoye. Cedric Tacho tried his best to keep this one alive, but no dice. Now down the line from Medrano. Right back to the feet of Cedric Tacho. Here's Panton. Rashawn Panton, top of the 18. And unable to link up. It's a good battle here. Jimmy Filerman gets the better of Brooks Allen. Now Panton. Good challenge there from Max Medrano. Dream looking for the quick connection, and no dice again. Goal kick for Daniel Bukhari and company. Looks like the second half has been a different story over in that Arlington SA Berryville match. Arlington 13-0 is your score at present, close to the end of the match. This one sent forward by Kelfala, not connecting, and Dream right back on the ball, as they have been most of this first half. Here's Diarra Zumana with the service over in the direction of Cedric Tacho. Beautiful ball from Diarra Zumana. What can Tacho make of the opportunity? Whips it into the box. Bukhari comfortably on the end, and will send it quickly into the feet of Nalik Brooks Allen. Now over the top. Saravia will carry forward. Good patience from Alexandria Saravia. This Dream try to find their best chance towards goal. They've had plenty of possession, plenty of opportunities, but it's about creating the best possible chance. And, of course, converting. Here's Ryan O'Neill inside. We'll find Panton. O'Neill able to keep this one alive. Diarra Zumana's ball to Cedric Tacho. Tacho cuts back inside. A whipped ball with tons of pace, but no ability to keep it under the bar. Take a look back at this replay. Lovely skill. Cedric Tacho has been a man on fire today. Certainly not far from hitting pay dirt there. And United have really struggled to maintain possession coming out of their own area, and that certainly is something they'll want to get right away, because Dream not slowing up. And one of these chances they will convert. It's another short goal kick, repossessed by the Dream. Dream taking their time, looking over the top. Ryan O'Neill in the direction of Diarra Zumana. Now Filerman. Cedric Tacho looking for that left foot. Here's the service. Backside. Sent across the face. Somehow, some way has not gone in. Yes, it is a golazo for Williams Yaminono. The goals all count the same. Maybe not the prettiest way to bowl a ball over the end line, but it doesn't matter. That was a great ball across. And well tapped home by Williams Yaminono. Great persistence. Take a look back at the replay. First ball in from Cedric Tacho. Diarra Zumana rose so well, put it across. There was an initial save. Daniel Bakari, Medrano as well, able to affect play, but in the end, Virginia Dream have scored one here in the 31st minute. Williams Yaminono is the goal scorer. And we are underway with the kick. Here's Kelfala dispossessed. Ball sent all the way back to Filerman. Certainly some relief for Virginia Dream, who created so many chances but no goals. Now they have the one goal, and perhaps that'll allow them to play a bit more freely. Diarra Zumana back inside. Yaminono now Akinkoye, top of the 18 for Rashawn Panton. Takes a shot on right into the waiting arms of Daniel Bakari. I'll liken it to a fishing trip where you feel like you need to get some fish in the boat. You get the one fish, you get the skunk off the boat, and you can try some new tactics. Switch to the fishing method you prefer versus the one you feel you have to do to get fish in the boat. Dream now back to the feet of Cedric Tacho. O'Neill takes a trip on his way through. Guilty party Mahmoud Kelfala. And here comes Saravia. Back to the near side. Filerman will find Henry Vaxman. Now Zumana over to O'Neill. Great volley out of the air. Well dealt with by Bakari. I think that ball, either side of Daniel Bakari, might yet yield some results. But as it stood, it was right into the waiting hands of Bakari. Far too central. Good strike from Ryan O'Neill. This one sent all the way back to Nkui. There will be a United throw. This one's down the line. Another throw for the benefit of Alexandria United. Well, taken down by Rashawn Panton. Panton in tight quarters. And we'll touch this one out for another United throw. Down the line for Makias Mikkonen. Mikkonen looking for service and ran out of real estate there. This is down the line. Dacho goes down. And it will be a Virginia Dream set piece. Michael Akinkoye on the take. Here comes Akinkoye. Back to Saravia. Now Diarra with the booming ball into the corner. Early take. Philip Brown at the right spot. Doesn't find the full clearance. Here's Panton. Goes down, and that is going to be a penalty kick. United pleading their case in vain. Will be another opportunity for Dream to double their tally from the penalty spot. Let's take a look back at the replay. This is a poor clearance from Phil Brown. Rashawn Panton first to it, and then an early errant clearance. Philip Brown perhaps a bit impatient in making that challenge. He did have help there in dealing with Rashawn Panton. Brown shaking his head. Great defender, but certainly a bit of a mistake there. And now it's all down to Bakari to mitigating this chance and, of course, keeping the deficit at 1. Diarra Zumana will stand over the ball for a Virginia Dream. Here comes the chance here at the end of the 36th minute. Diarra Zumana from the spot. Can he send it in? Yes, he can. Diarra Zumana, never a doubt in his mind, smashes it in to the left side, and Virginia Dream double their tally off the chance created by Rashawn Panton, scored by Diarra Zumana, and 2-0 is your score here at Annandale. Take a look back at the replay. Diarra Zumana sent the goalkeeper the wrong way and sent it right into the side netting. Perfect penalty. And now United down 2-0. Hitting Himalayan boys' prediction of at least 2 goals in the first half. This one smashed over the top. Not too difficult for Alexandria Saravia to get behind that one. And now Dream will play from the back. Filerman over to the feet of Cedric Tacho. Lovely touch from Tacho. Now Panton in the mix. Right back to Cedric Tacho. Beautiful move. Sends it in. Golazo for Cedric Tacho. That is a well-worked goal. Tacho certainly earned this one. Got some help from some teammates, but that was a fantastic bit of solo effort. Bakari came off his line, streaking forward, but was never going to get to this ball ahead of Cedric Tacho. 3-0 is your score here in the 38th minute. Things going from bad to worse for the home side. Take a look back at the replay. Too hot to handle. Cedric Tacho, that left foot. Absolutely clinical finish. Dispatching the back line and goalkeeping. United Can they respond? Can they damage control, slow down the Virginia Dream onslaught, or will they allow this to become a bloodbath? So sent inside, Yami Nono over to Diarra Zumana. The ball straight through into the waiting arms of Daniel Bukhari. Now Medrano. Back to Nkui. United still looking to play out. This is better than it's been. Kelfala looking to get this ball off his feet. The final pass lets him down. Dream rounding the first man, Ryan O'Neal. Draws the foul on behalf of the Dream. Yeah, valid point, Mr. Taylor. New car, same driver. New pieces to Virginia Dream. New players in the mix for sure, but still CJ Taylor doing his job, earning his keep and then some as the Virginia Dream skipper. Dream, we mentioned it was a difficult start to their season in the UPSL campaign. Losses to VA Revolution and Arlington. Cause for concern to some, but you look at the bigger picture, it's a new group, young players, really talented, but it is difficult to face those big matches against Revolution, against Arlington, and certainly Dream have made a lot of progress from those early days of the season. You see it coming together here tonight against Alexandria United. You've seen it against Dorados on the midweek. I think you'll see Dream picking up lots of points in the tail end. Might be too late to challenge for a season title against VA Revolution or Arlington, since I don't see either of those sides losing. Here's a chance. Taken well by Diarra Zumana, saved again by Bukhari. Certainly Dream will be a playoff team, and I think that's when they'll potentially make their big run. United have Adam DeBet forward. Mikias Mikkonen in support. The bet couldn't sort his body out in order to find Mikkonen. Now we'll go back. Here's Medrano down the line. The bet runs into trouble. And Dream have patiently and successfully won this challenge. There's Ahmed Mohammed for Akinkoye. Just about 3.5 minutes left in this first half period. Filerman will try putting one over the top. Williams Yami Nono working against Tasha Nkui. Will be another Dream throw. Here comes O'Neal. Panton wanted to employ the dummy and allow Cedric Tacho to keep moving, but on this small field, did not pan out. Now United will send one down the line. There's Gilfala, now Brooks Allen. Still going is Brooks Allen. And it's given as a foul. Diarra Zumana can't believe his misfortune. But it will be an Alexandria United set piece in a central area inside of Dream territory. Quickly sent in. Nabet takes the shot on. Didn't quite have his bearings collected, and it will be a goal kick for the Dream. Well predicted, Himalayan boy, but predicting that Dream were going to score 2 or more and a half is an earth-shattering prediction. Says you can contact me for more football predictions. Good prediction, but I'm not going to start calling you Nostradamus anytime soon. This is Saravia playing from the back. We'll send one towards this near side. Filerman has won it back initially. Can he get it down the line? Yes, he can. Lovely work from Jimmy Filerman. Now Akinkoye up top. Williams Yaminono in a seam. It's flipped over the top. Diarra Zumana, can he finish? And there it is. Diarra Zumana with the fourth for Virginia Dream. Lovely ball in from Williams Yaminono, and Virginia Dream firing on all cylinders right now. There's another goal. And certainly a tough first half for United. Take a look back at this replay. Great ball over the top. Williams Yaminono deserves all the kudos for this. Diarra Zumana couldn't finish first, but the second bite at the apple nets another goal for the Dream as we head into the tail end of this first half, 45th minute. Almost finished. Here's Nkui. There's Akinkoye quickly in. And the question is, of course, will Dream try to push their advantage, or will they just be content with their current lead heading into the half? I think the answer is clear. They're going to try for another. There's Filerman sent across the 18. Yaminono in an offside position, and the flag has gone. And a stoppage time. United with a set piece in their own area. Phil Brown will pump it up the field. Back all the way to O'Neal. Now Akinkoye. Well taken down from Rashawn Panton over the top. They've got Diarra Zumana in space. Can he get this one down? Yes, he can. Golazo. And a brace for Diarra Zumana, a fifth for Virginia Dream. Alexandria United absolutely reeling right now, but take a look at the finish from this young man. Diarra Zumana taking this ball down in stride and then finishing with pure class. Take a look at this replay. Good ball in, but this is an incredible take from Diarra Zumana, dismantling this back line and putting the shot in. 5-0 is your score here in this UPSL DMV Virginia North premier match. And that will see the halftime whistle. Alexandria United certainly in need of the mercy whistle. They have some discussions to be had. Not the end of the half they would have liked, but Virginia Dream firing on all cylinders. 5 goals. Beautiful play. Diarra Zumana on a brace. Williams Yaminono, Panton, and of course the entire team really chipping in, helping out with these 5 goals. United will make some switches. We'll see you back for the second half. Again, I'm Noah Walker on DMV Sports Media. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, help others find these players, teams, and league in the algorithm. And, of course, subscribe to the channel in order to stay up to date with all the happenings here on DMV Sports Media. Extended highlights and all of our broadcasts. Check us out on Instagram, DMV Sports Media, for short-form highlight content. We'll see you back after this break for the second half. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here at Annandale High School in Annandale, Virginia. It is a UPSL contest that certainly got slightly out of hand. The latter half of the first half, Virginia Dream scoring 5 unanswered, put themselves in a strong position for the second half. Alexandria United certainly sound reeling. The silver lining maybe is that they did have that halftime whistle come right in the middle of the Dream onslaught, and certainly 5-0 is no deficit to be scoffed at, but they do have some glimmer of hope that the game hadn't gotten out of hand. Still certainly something to work with, and if nothing else, something to build into the rest of their season, Alexandria United. You can't score 5 goals at once. It all starts with 1. And as you build momentum, just see what happens. Certainly keeping Dream off the board will be a point of emphasis the second half. It all starts with the goalkeeping. Austin Geyer will step in as the number 1 for Alexandria United in this second half. Big addition for United in the early parts of their season. Geyer replacing Daniel Bukhari. It's, for the most part, business as usual. The same 11 will play out the second half. Dream playing left to right. United playing right to left. Dream playing with their pink tops, white bottoms on the ball right now. We'll keep this one on the ground. Here's Alexandria out to the wide area. Owen Lobo has come on the second half for Virginia Dream. The former Alexandria United man, certainly a player we'll look to get up and down from that fullback role on the left side. Sarabia back to Lorenzo Herrera. Well, that's not a great decision from Herrera. United, can they make Dream play? Medrano's ball deflected towards the end line. Well saved at the expense of a chance sent over by Mahmoud Kelfala. That's a great start as far as Alexandria United are concerned. Dream, certainly a couple decisions there that they'd like back. And it will be a goal kick sent short by Herrera. Here's Mohamed. And an easy decision for our center official. Foul. Neil back to Ahmed Mohamed. And into the middle, it's cut out. Kwabena into Adam Nabet. Nabet deemed to be in an offside position, nullifying any would-be chance. But Dream certainly not as clinical in the early parts of this second half as they were at the end of the first. Gotta love the response from Alexandria United. Can they sustain this pressure? And more importantly, can they get a goal from it? Here's Williams Yaminono back to Roshan Panton. Panton sends it forward. Medrano able to regain possession. Max Medrano finding Andy Medrano. Andy Medrano will continue. It's sent into the body of Ahmed Mohamed. And it will be a throw here on this near side. Sent across the 18, only partially cleared. Panton gets it forward. Now, Yaminono, great control. Adam Nabet, though, has dropped in. And again, Yaminono coming to the rescue. Can't find Panton. It's Mikkonen. Kwabena. Tacho, good control from the Dream. O'Neal will lump it forward. Well taken out of the air from Tosh and Koi. It's a frenetic pace to the start of the second half. Cedric Tacho looking to cut inside. Just glides on the ball and has found Saravia on the far side. Here comes Owen Lobo. Playing against his former side. Hasn't gotten the most touches in the early stages. Looks like Dream will prefer this right side. Sent forward. It is going to be an offside going against Williams Yaminono. Ball sent forward by Geyer. Connects with Nabet. Second ball taken off Probena by Mike Akinkoye. And Alexandria United able to repossess. Welcome, Dennis Turner. Welcome, Mr. Christ. This one's lumped towards the corner. Nabet gives chase. We'll keep it alive. Nabet, now Medrano. Andy Medrano looking for a window. Has 3 shirts around him. 3 pink shirts, that is. Medrano for Mahmoud Kelfala. Well saved by Lorenzo Herrera. Herrera has not had to do a whole lot this half or this game, but did really well there. Quick off his line. We'll come back and look at this save in a moment. For now, it's a Virginia Dream throw on the far touchline. And Dream will go back. Here's Herrera over to Lobo. Lobo keeps it alive for the moment. And now it is an Alexandria United throw on that far side. Take a look back at this replay. Andy Medrano finds Mahmoud Kelfala. Kelfala kind of had to bounce off the initial challenge and touch it forward, but that heavy touch gave Lorenzo Herrera all the window he needed to come forward and make a big stop against the Alexandria United number 6. Here's Tashankui sending it right back in. And Kinkoye loses his footing. Makias Mikinen into the waiting arms, the safe arms of Lorenzo Herrera. And Dream will again send it down that far side. Lobo will send it back. And it is another Virginia Dream throw. Owen Lobo looking down the line. Good turn initially from Yaminono. And there's a foul going against United right at the midline. Yaminono, the recipient of this foul. Kwabena Bafi, the guilty party. Here is Mike Akinkoye. Buffy goes upfield, collides with Mike Akinkoye. Now Kelfala will send one over the top. Well gathered by Makias Mikinen. Can't get it past Muhammad. Good contest on the far side. Brown back to Geyer. Austin Geyer will lump this one towards the midfield. Good connection from Austin Geyer. And Brooks Allen, can he keep this alive? Yes, he can. Nalik Brooks Allen, 1v1. Brooks Allen looking, not finding a window. That's a poor play. Ball sent upfield. Diaro Zumana on his horse, working against Max Medrano, cuts inside. You know what's coming next. The shot taken just past the outstretched arm of Austin Geyer, and goal kick to follow for Alexandria United. Geyer, booming ball into the midfield. Ryan O'Neill gets the better of that one. There's Cedric Tacho. Still working on the near side. Lovely cutback. Tacho has really had a day today. Akinkoye bounces it back out to Ryan O'Neill. Down to Bet. It's a fortunate bounce for Alexandria United. Can they make the most? Here's Makias Mikinen. Now back. Marvin Garcia connecting with Brooks Allen. Here's Makias Mikinen. Shot taken, whipped wide. Never a shot that had a chance on goal, but you got to appreciate its progress in the right direction for Alexandria United. And they certainly have found much more success here in the second half compared to the first. Here's O'Neill down the line, taken down by Cedric Tacho. Tacho rounds Ankui now to the backside, begs for a finish. Golazo, the hat trick for Diarra Zumana. And it's 6-0 Virginia Dream. Beautiful service from Cedric Tacho. Never a doubt from Diarra Zumana. And Virginia Dream on to their 6th goal and a hat trick for Diarra Zumana. Take a look back at this replay. Great run from Cedric Tacho. Able to use that right foot to swing it back across. Diarra Zumana putting it right back in the direction from whence it came. Not giving Geyer much of a chance from point-blank range. And for all the pressure from Alexandria United, all the things they've done right, they were not able to find the back of the net. And as so often happens, Virginia Dream able to convert. This is Ahmed Mohammed. Thought about going back. When Brooks Allen on his back decided maybe not. And now Ryan O'Neill will go back to Lorenzo Herrera. Herrera's ball connects with Diarra Zumana. Now Williams Yaminono down the line. Begs for a service. This is well challenged from Mahmoud Kelfala. Welcome, Marina. We've been waiting for you to enter into the chat. Congratulations on your beach trip and Taco Bell. And now it's going to be a throw on the far side. Diarra Zumana on the take. Mr. Taylor Sr. happy with all he's seen thus far. It's been a big week for Virginia Dream. As it stands, 16 goals for, 1 against. Here's Roshan Panton sent in. That certainly could be a handball consideration, but it's not given. Dream will have to find their goals from the run of play. Phil Brown fortunate there. Here comes Cedric Tacho running by Medrano with ease. Still going, Tacho, and now it is going to be a throw on the near side. Looks like Dinesh Dakardi Nelson will step on for Alexandria United, veteran player, to impart his wisdom and fresh legs. This one's sent in. Dream have a corner. Like Akinkoye on the take. Flicked in. Bafi, can he get back? No, can't round that corner. Here's Cedric Tacho, another right-footed ball to the backside. Williams Yaminono puts it forward. Great save from Geyer with that outstretched arm to keep the deficit at 6. Here is a counterattack. Ryan O'Neal comes up big, taking this one away from Brooks Allen. Nabet now with the second ball. Can he send it across? Adam Nabet sends one across the face, and that ball will travel out for a goal kick. Great counterattack. It all started with the save from Geyer, and United able to get downfield quickly. Nabet just not able to quite curl this into the direction of Mikias Mikkonen, and it will be a goal kick to come. You're in the 60th minute. Take another look back at this lovely service from Cedric Tacho. Williams Yaminono couldn't quite get the full connection with the ball, but able to cut it back. Geyer still able to get that strong hand from point-blank range. Welcome, Ms. Mendez. Good to see you back in the chat, as always. This one's lumped forward. Cedric Tacho trying to find Diarra Zumana. Those two have connected time after time today. That time, no connection to be found. Geyer will wave his teammates forward and send this one upfield. Booming kick from Geyer. What can United engineer? It's well taken out of the air from Saravia. No second contention from United. Now it's forward. The flag stays down. Diarra Zumana by himself. Can he get a fourth? Great save from Austin Geyer, and we'll pick up the second ball. Another save from the new goalkeeper for Alexandria United, and a chance for United to try to get forward. There's Kilfala back to the waiting feet of Ankui. Brooks Allen flicks it on. There's the return pass. Brooks Allen, can he get into that space? Still going. Shot from distance, and it's just wide. Great counterattack again. Malik Brooks Allen engineering the attacking threat. Looks like Dream will make a couple switches. It's Demetrius Shepard-Lewis, Alan Portillo, and another player to step on. Henry Voxman, Cedric Tacho, and Mike Akinkoye stepping off. It's John Maldonado, the third substitute for the Dream. This will be a throw on the near side for United and Company. This one's back inside. Here's Portillo. Errant pass. Mikias Mikkonen looking to quickly spring an attack for United. Now back to Bafi. Bafi tripped up, and will be a set piece for Alexandria United from a distant position, maybe 30 yards from goal. Certainly, potentially within striking range. Standing over this one is Andy Bedrano. There's the hit under the wall and just wide. Goal kick to come. Lorenzo Herrera sends one right upfield. Now Adam to bat. Shot taken right again into the waiting arms of Lorenzo Herrera. Always seems to be in the right place at the right times. United not doing themselves any favors. Putting one left or right of the Dream goalkeeper. Herrera trying to give his teammate a substitution. That's why he put that one out of play. Did look an uncharacteristically poor piece of distribution from the young goalkeeper, who's widely renowned as one of the best distributors in the game. I hope to see the Virginia Dream man able to continue, or at the very least able to get the medical attention. Alexandria. It looks like Saravia will make way. Let's see who's next up for Virginia Dream. Well, as of now, it's the status quo. Herrera will play this one from the ground. Boomed across midfield. Good win from Nkui. Now it's Makias Mikkonen trying to round the corner. Gets past Portillo. Lobo will have this throw. There we go. It's Nelly Hernandez stepping on for the Virginia Dream. This one's touched all the way back to Herrera. Plenty of width created by Portillo. Now Dream very much in control of this game. Oh, as I say that, commentator's curse. It's a poor pass out of the back. Bafi sends it back to Medrano. Now back inside. Good ball movement. Here's Kelfala looking in the direction of Mikkonen. I think Mikkonen has run himself into trouble. Dream right back on the ball. Here's Maldonado over to Portillo. On Portillo. Gets the pass off, but deflected over the near touchline. O'Neal over to Portillo. Plenty of time and space for Alan Portillo. Now sent in, Demetrius Shepard-Lewis still going. Will take this one on himself. Geyer able to hang on. Good save from Austin Geyer. Off of a great chance for Dream. Demetrius Shepard-Lewis didn't really catch this one cleanly, but they may have a second bite at this very same apple. Instead, United looking to get their way forward. There's Lobo inside. Hernandez keeps it moving. And certainly Lobo taken down. Hernandez on the second ball, sends it in. And golazo for Nelson Hernandez. Nelly Hernandez comes in and gets a goal almost immediately. Dream certainly thought they found a moment for a foul, but I love the awareness to keep trying and take advantage of this advantage. Not sure if it was an advantage played or just no foul call. Doesn't matter now. It's a goal Referee will look like a genius if he played advantage there. Take a look back. I'm going to give the referee the benefit of the doubt. I do think it was an advantage played. $7-0 here in the 69th minute. Dream back to business. Scored 2 in the second half. It's been a hard night for Alexandria United. Couple of tough UPSL matches, falling 6-0 to VA Revolution. Dream not to be outdone have made it 7-0. Here comes Andy Medrano to the end line, sends it across, doesn't beat the first man, and Ryan O'Neill able to send it out. Here's a counterattacking opportunity. Hernandez with the overlapping run will find Demetrius Shepard-Lewis. Shepard-Lewis still going, cuts inside. Kelfala able to get to the spot. You see the big grin from Demetrius Shepard-Lewis. Trying to go himself, but it didn't quite pan out. There's Nkui. Back to Geyer. And it's forward. Brooks Allen looking for the first for United. Gets to the end line. Great save from Lorenzo Herrera. The young goalkeeper, again, has been the less busy of the two sides, but certainly has come up with a couple of timely saves. This is another one. Brooks Allen took a heavy touch. And Lorenzo Herrera, as the best goalkeepers do, able to drift forward and kind of take the space every time the player's head's down. Which teams are we cheering for? That's your pick. Obviously, there's a clear favorite here tonight, but if you want an underdog, there's certainly an underdog that needs cheering as well. Here is good ball movement from United over the top. And Lorenzo Herrera comes up big again for Virginia Dream off his line. Herrera will play a perfect pass over to the feet of Portillo. Portillo unable to find Hernandez, and now United can get forward. Good step from Ryan O'Neill. And Lobo goes down. Foul against the Dream. There's people talking. We got good support in here. Esther, West Mendez. Certainly Marina and Madeline. Here's, excuse me, that's Carl Mambuo, who's just stepped on. Hernandez looking back. Now Portillo, is there a service? Instead, Portillo went himself. Quite able to keep it down. And it will be a goal kick for Austin Geyer and Alexandria United. Everyone watching, don't forget to hit the like button. Help everyone in the YouTube algorithm find this video. Every like helps recommend it to more people. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the DMV Sports Media page in order to follow all the Virginia Dream matches, all the Alexandria United matches, and a whole host of UPSL, Super League, APL, and other contests across the DMV and beyond. This is going to be a set piece for the benefit of Alexandria United. Kelfala will bang this one over to the feet of Andy Medrano. Good take from Brooks Allen. Can he find a window towards goal? No, he cannot. Good defending from Ahmed Mohammed. Now Portillo. Hernandez. And United have found some success. Here's excuse me. It was Jeffrey Torres. Had a run at goal, but no success to be found. The ever-cheeky Lorenzo Herrera will keep this on the ground and start an attack. Here's Hernandez looking for Lobo. Not enough venom on the pass to get it through the window. Dream won't have to wait long for another chance. It's Carl Mumbuo over to Portillo. Now down the line. Shepard Lewis tackled well by Medrano. I don't know much about the world of professional fighting, but I feel like I know the name Canelo more than I know Crawford. Mr. Taylor, perhaps you can shed some light for me and others who you think is going to win or who's favored to win. Good skill from Alan Portillo. Now back inside. This one's banged into the waiting feet of Makias Mikkonen. Mikkonen can't quite find a colleague. Hernandez back inside, and Dream will keep this on the ground. Good turn up field. And now Nelson Hernandez. Can he thread the needle for Shepard Lewis? That's a great challenge from Ankui, and it's deemed to be a foul. That is a yellow card for Tasha Ankui. And it looks like it's going to be given outside the box. Take a look back. At first, this looked a clean challenge. Oh, now it's given as a penalty kick, which, yeah, if it's a foul, it's got to be in the box. I don't disagree with that. I disagree with whether it was a foul in the first place. Alexandria United have had a tough night. It's about to get tougher. Penalty kick to come. Let's take a look back. Great ball in from Nelson Hernandez. And yeah, Tasha Ankui got so close to the ball but did not get his feet to it. Instead, connected right with Demetrius Shepard Lewis. And now it is Carl Mumbuo to take this penalty kick to potentially make it 8. Austin Geyer stands tall in goal. Here's the take. Mumbuo sends it in and scores. Carl Mumbuo with the golazo for Virginia Dream. 8-0 is your score. A convincing performance. Virginia Dream knew they needed the result tonight, and they have found the result and then some. Here's a look back at the kick. Yeah, I stand corrected, Ms. Mendez. I got a wrong look at that one. At first, I thought he got to the ball. I thought it was harsh, but on second look, certainly went through the legs of Demetrius Shepard Lewis. Penalty kick all day. And it was inside the box, just barely. The slide started before the 18-yard box, but the contact certainly came right inside that line, or at the very least on the line. Good call from our center official. 8-0 is your score. There's Dinesh Decardi-Nelson sending it over to the far touchline. Well saved by Torres. Jeffrey Torres showing good ingenuity. Now it's Bafi. Now Ankui. Certainly had the right idea, not the execution. Medrano wanted that ball to his feet, or at the very least in front of his feet. Yeah, we got the start of the U.S. Open Cup qualifiers. Tomorrow, Virginia Dream have a bye, so we won't have any Virginia Dream U.S. Open Cup, but we will have Yins United MSI. There's another couple matches. Hold that thought. This is a good overlapping run from Shepard Lewis. Sends the goal in, and there it is. Demetrius Shepard Lewis with the 9th for Virginia Dream. Did well to hold his body position, sent Geyer the wrong way, and tucked it in at the nearest post. Shepard Lewis is a player who creates so much for Virginia Dream, gets to the box, get balls across, and has a lot of assists, but there's a rare goal for this attacking player for Virginia Dream. This is a fantastic ball in. Shepard Lewis did well to thread the needle. Dream in danger of approaching double digits for the second time in 3 nights. They had a 10-1 victory over Dorados FC on Wednesday night. Now it's 9-0 against Alexandria United here in this UPSL contest. There's Portillo. Shepard Lewis will send it across. Nelson Hernandez. Now a chance for Maldonado. Ball deflects out. United have found some breathing room. Denishtakardi Nelson looking forward. Now Brooks Allen. Can he take advantage of the disparity? Dream as quick as you blink the eye, and they have bodies goal side. Great ball over. Owen Lobo looking to get in the action against his former side. Lobo has Hernandez. Now sent in. Good save from Austin Geyer. Geyer wants to go big. And that was a miscue. There's Virginia Dream back over to O'Neal. Now Lobo has an overlapping run. Instead, we'll send it back. Well, it's Nelson Hernandez. Shot blocked. There's Voxman. Now Maldonado. Shot taken from distance, deflected into the waiting arms of Austin Geyer. Well read from the United goalkeeper here in the second half. Booming drop kick upfield. Connects with Jeffrey Torres. That's a lovely take from Torres. Now down the line, Malik Brooks Allen on that line and has run out of real estate there. Well, it doesn't look like a match that Alexandria United are likely to find a result from, but can they get a goal? Something to build into the rest of their season. For Virginia Dream, can they keep the clean sheet and can they get double digits? We got about 8 minutes to figure that out. This one's dispossessed by Hernandez. Now Mumbuo puts it just wide of goal. Really strong opportunity for Mumbuo. Couldn't quite tuck it inside that far post. Welcome, Maza. I'm learning a lot about the fight tonight, thanks to Mr. Taylor and Maza. Mazel Torres, one of the goalkeepers here for this Alexandria United side. Always good to see you, Maza. We've had the opportunity, the pleasure to train together over the years. It's been a little while. Would love to do some goalkeeper training. I don't know if you still work with Christian. I got to hit up Christian and see if he'll let me back into the sessions. It's been a couple years now. There's Owen Lobo, upended by Marvin Garcia, former teammates. Shaking it out, and it will be a yellow card for Garcia. Oh, word? Okay, I'm going to hit him up. Christian says I still got credits, so I don't know if they ever expire, but I think winter would be great. DMV Sports Media will slow down a little bit. I would definitely love to get some goalkeeper training in. Shot taken from distance. Good save from Austin Geyer off of a really pacey shot from Maldonado. Geyer will go big in the direction of Brooks Allen. Brooks Allen unable to bring it down. Don't think he thought it was going to get over the dream line. There's Phil Brown, now Medrano. And Geyer will send it down the line. Dream have just been first to every ball. Still playing hard, even though they've got plenty of goals. Here's Shepard Lewis. Now Lobo. Lobo took some hard contact on his way through, but it will be a goal kick. Well, I'm glad he remembers or claims I have sessions. Maybe he just wants us all to hang out again. Christian, Maza, and me. Some fond memories of those sessions over at Witter Field. Good turn up field from Bafi, but Dream just too quick. Voxman will send it back to the feet of Maldonado. And there's a hard foul. Hotzel Diaz has come on for Alexandria United. No wait, no rest for the wicked. Dream right back underway. Voxman sends it out. Now Lobo. To the end line, sent across. Geyer in traffic, able to collect. There's a goalkeeper. On a day like today where you're really up against it, I don't think you can fault the goalkeeper at all. For me, it bothers me more letting up one really bad goal in a tight contest than letting up a lot in a game where you're facing just a tremendous amount of pressure. Certainly neither Daniel Bukhari nor Austin Geyer could have changed the outcome here. Dream certainly firing on all cylinders and really playing at a high level. United, I think there's a lot to like in this side, but this is hard to disagree. A really poor performance for them as a team, and really haven't kept high energy at the end. They're a beaten side, and it's clear from the body language. Not all players, but some. This is Tashan Kui. Right into Demetrius Shepard-Lewis. Shepard-Lewis, an endless tank, will take it towards the end line, and Kui puts a challenge in. It's off the bar and out. And it looks like it took a deflection on its way through. That's a great save. Not sure if it was saved by Geyer or Kui or what deflection it took. Let's take another look at the replay. Yeah, it's Tashan Kui who made this crucial deflection, taking this ball into the post. Now it's whipped across the face. Oh, that's a great corner kick by Hernandez. Brooks Allen on the receipt, excuse me. Now Danish to Nelson, cutting back. And that is a missed connection between Mahmoud Kalfala and Dacardi Nelson. Not long left to be played. Dream will keep it moving. Here comes Alan Portillo. Good ball in from Portillo. Shepard Lewis, can he get a second? Unselfish, puts it across the 18. Another great save from Geyer. And it looks like Shepard Lewis deemed to be in an offside position there. Let's take a look back at the replay. Great save off of a stinging shot. We're on to the 90th minute. Yeah, absolutely. Mazza knows what I'm talking about. Tough night to be a goalkeeper if you're on the Alexandria United side. I will say, you see the 9-0 scoreline and you would assume Lorenzo Herrera hasn't done much, but that's not true. He's been great with his distribution and made some timely saves, some challenges off the line to earn his clean sheet. And Virginia Dream are victorious, 9-0 the score. A shutout and 9 goals. Alexandria United, it's back to the drawing board. They've fallen hard since starting off the season in the top spot of the UPSL Virginia North Premier. They'll go back to work in the midweek in the Super Soccer League Virginia Division I Conference. And then next week, they'll go on the road in UPSL. Sportsmanship. Our former teammates Ryan O'Neill, Austin Geyer shaking hands. Owen Lobo, the former Alexandria United man, exchanging pleasantries with his former teammates. This is what it's all about. Sports is a hard contest, getting physical. And of course, you want to win. I know it well, but after the match, it's all love. That's what it's all about. Thanks for tuning in here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. This is our coverage of the UPSL by Marina. Thank you, Miss Mendez. Thank you for the kind words to everyone. I really appreciate it. Mr. Taylor, enjoy the fight. Marina, I'm happy to explain the offside. I don't know which one it was, but actually, you know this game. Sorry, that was some mansplaining. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Marina, Mr. Taylor, Madeline, Mazza, Esther. I don't think that Mr. Christ or Himalayan Boy are still here, but thanks for tuning in. Freddie, Will Sokas, Nasty Blitz, everybody. It's been a pleasure. It's the last DMV Sports Media broadcast of the night. I'm signing out. Time to go get some food. And I'll see you tomorrow for U.S. Open Cup and, of course, Super Soccer League all day and the Los Toros versus Golden Ball match at 2 p.m. Have a good night.